Could you answer some questions? Yeah? My name depends. If you're American, I'm Thomas Hoepker. And if a German is asking me, I'm Thomas Hoepker. When I did the book recently, sometimes I went to this drawer and pulled out, to my surprise, pictures which I had never seen before. The title of the book is Wanderlust. And it's very funny because it's a German word, Wanderlust, which means the same in both languages. So it's the joy of wandering around. So it's very fitting because I've been wandering around the world for many, many years. In Germany, we had about 4 or 5 very interesting weekly magazines. A man from Hamburg came and saw me in Munich and offered me a job at the magazine which was called Crystal. The editor came to the conference room and said to my writer friends and to me, "Would you like to go America?" And I said, "Yes, we've never been to America, so okay, let's do that. And what do you think we should do there?" And the answer was, you fly to New York and you rent a car and you take the car across the continent from one end to the other and drive back on the other side. And if you think you're ready, come back. It doesn't matter how long it takes. So we did that. No briefing, it was totally open. And so we started and went to America, and we spent 5 months in the country. At one point in the early 60s, 63, 64, there was a boxer by the name of Muhammad Ali. Actually, he was still called Cassius Clay. And there was a fight coming up, a heavyweight fight with him and a German boxer. And they told us, go to, at the time he was training in London, go to London and interview this interesting figure. There was this one moment when he was training. He saw us sitting there in the dark, and he came towards me, towards my camera, and said, "Hi," like this. And I said, "Hello, good to see you again." And he did another one like this, and another one like that, and then the gong sounded, and he had to go back to the ring. And this one picture has become the most important picture, maybe of my life. There is this one picture of Warhol. This is how it looks on the computer. Warhol was a very unique person. I feared to go there because he was such a superstar, and often superstars are not good subjects. And fortunately, I had an idea before I met him. I brought transparent foils, and I said, "Could you hold this?" And he, like a machine, he said, "Okay." Held it up. Whoop, I got my picture, a red one, whoop, a green one. His face didn't change. He was simply doing what I wanted him to do, and then he said goodbye, and this was it. Well, you're talking about a photo which has become kind of famous, and which I did just as a mistake, I didn't even want to take it. When I shot it, I didn't understand that it was an interesting photo. The day was 9/11, when the horror came over Manhattan and the World Trade Center was hit by 2 airplanes. And I was totally confused. I learned about it on the radio and then on TV, and finally I got my car out and I tried to get some pictures, but I immediately felt that I had failed because I was on the wrong side of New York. I was too far away from where the event was happening. And only years after this, about 3 or 4 years, a curator came from the Munich Photo Museum, and they wanted to do an exhibition with me. And he looked through my slides on my light table, and he said, "Listen, this is an exciting picture. It's totally strange, How come you could take this, where these people are looking, they're in the sunshine, they're looking quite happy and they're talking, and behind them the world is ending, you know. And then I had it published in a magazine, and then suddenly a big debate arose, and everybody was talking about it. And even some of the people in the picture came, and they were not very happy to have been photographed by me in that situation. And an added irony was that the pretty young girl in the middle of the picture said, "I'm a professional photographer, and I always ask people before I take a picture, can I take your picture?" But then my answer was, if I had asked you, I wouldn't have the picture, or the picture would be a lie. And it's probably, together with my Ali, it's the second most important picture I took. I would like to say everybody who owns a Leica is a wonderful photographer. But that's not true, you know. Just by owning a wonderful instrument, you know, you can own a wonderful piano and you're not a good piano player. All these cameras can make wonderful pictures. But Leica has a little extra, you know. It's the feel, it's the soul of the machine. And they make very precise instruments. What you do with it is your thing.